Hello everyone, this is official Damsel 7 and this tutorial is for those who do not have tablets on their phone and wants to be an illustrator. Today we're going further with my illustration I did at my project defense, and this is how the illustration goes. I have the sketch. Now you may be wondering, oh my god, how do I sketch this from scratch? Easy. You go look for a reference. For me, this was my reference. Let's increase the opacity of it. This was my reference image for the housing. So at first I just went to Pinterest, downloaded it, and got this for my housing. And then for the woman image, this was my reference. So I just went to Pinterest and got someone who was protesting. Try to capture everything. So after getting your reference, you sketch, you trace, like see tracings right there. You trace your works to get exactly what you see in your reference. After tracing, you get that, you get this building, you get this. You must surely get it because tracing is very easy. How to trace my ABCs. Tracing is very easy. So after tracing, you move next to your coloring. Do you want to use the same coloring you found in your reference to make everything come alive, or you use a different coloring? For me, I use the same coloring, and I colored the skin color first. If you look at the skin color, you see two different shades of color. This is lighter and this is darker. The darker one is used to create shadow, to create the darkness, to make sure it doesn't look so pale. The box doesn't look so pale. So this is how I was able to get the coloring. Look at it. And you were like asking, what sides do I use for the, how do I know the color, the darker tone? You just select a color and then you go to this tool, your color tool, and you reduce it a little bit to get a darker shade. You get what I'm trying to say? So now we move on to the clothing. How did we get the clothing? Do we want to use the same clothing we saw on our reference, or we want to get something new? Yes, we use the same clothing on our reference, and we'll add a little bit texture to make it all spicy. Now that is our work, and then we'll add the hair. Look at the hair. You use a normal color, you add a little darkness to it, a little dark color to it, a little blackness to it, and you get the tone that you can use to shade. Then we'll move on to the house. Not that one. Now the coloring of the house, it was just quite easy. I just took from my reference and picked it and just started coloring every single thing I saw. Just can't work on the closed hidden layer. So just picked the colors I saw, and applied it on my own sketch. You get. So that's what it is. So we move on to the billboard sign that's on our hand. We colored it and did a right thing too. So that's it. You just look around and then add a little textures around to make sure everything is okay.